Dukh is pain of separation from the truth. It's not those worldly dukh what we face, and when we say that that is the reason that will stop us from reaching God, well, that's not the concept which has been clarified before the break. So let's continue with the discussion that this concept of dukh and sukh, what we have to learn from that, and how we have to imbibe those qualities so that for us, whether it is happiness or it is sadness, how we have to be in a state of equilibrium, which Guru Nanak Sahib emphasizes upon. Ji Bhai Sahib.
We were trying to understand that unless we understand what, according to spiritual words, what dukh means,
Ji.
according to spiritual word sukh means, then we will continue doing all the rituals,
Right.
not really realizing, oh, my dukh is really separation.
Right.
It's not becoming a Sikh will take me to the spiritual path. No,
Right.
it's the realization, and sukh is attachment.
Ji.
So those concepts is important to understand.
That's right.
The concept. Then Guru says, "Tu karta karana mein nahi, jaho kari na hoi." Oh God, you are you're the source of the divine wisdom, treasure of virtues, my spiritual guide, divine light for the whole humanity. It is my egoistic thought to believe that I can live without it. It was my egoistic, my slavery of the material comforts,
Right.
and I was mistaken. And you are the one will guide me there.
Ji.
Balhari kudrat vasya. That means the whole universe work according to a system, Rabbinism, laws of the nature.
Ji.
Guru Nanak says, the will of God, hukum pana, there are no exceptions ever happen in the Rabbinism. Tera ant na jai lakhya
Lakhya.
rahao. Even the best, scientists, Harpidi, they don't know how the universe operates today. Why the laws of nature work the way they work, and even the best scientists, now it's beyond the human comprehension.
Ji.
And I just want to make a point is here, Harbiji, that when this universe was created, how and why is not the subject of Gurbani. Gurbani does not waste time. Guru Nanak doesn't, he says surrender to there.
Ji.
And spending time by talking about this is a waste of time. Guru says, no, let us stick to the spirituality path.
Right.
And I don't know when Jakarta city ko saje ape jane.
Soi.
So sometimes, Harpreet ji, what happened is, I read an article the other day, Guru Nanak di science nu den. It is a big article, and totally misinterpreting the Gurbani. And Guru doesn't want us to take into that path. He says, I don't know that. Let's talk about the spirituality, how to be sachya.
Ji.
And Guru Nanak, again, कहते Guru Sahib, जात में जोत, जोत में जाता. Jat means the humanity, the whole world.
Ji.
Jot is divine light, divine wisdom, Sachda Gyan, the truth. Guru said the spiritual philosophy of Nanak is not God, Rabji, Satguruji is separate from this humanity. This word, this God is within. The seekers need to look within and find the peace and reality within,
Ji.
not outside. The problem is that we never do that to find the solution within. And Harpiji, I was talking to, when the solution lies inside,
Ji.
we try to find the solution outside.
Outside, yeah.
I was talking to a professional lady the other day.
Ji.
She said, after listening to this, I realized that we always find the peace, harmony, and happiness outside.
We try to find, we try to look for
We
that.
try to look for rituals.
Yeah.
He said, I realized listening that no, it's looking within.
Within.
It's, you realize who you are.
That's right.
That's where the peace is going to come from. Not doing all these akhand parts without really realizing
Understanding and
who you
realizing
are.
the importance of that, yeah.
And I guess Guru Sahib ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ akal kala ਭਰਪੂਰ ਰਿਹਾ. Akal kala means one universal truth.
Ji.
And akal kala ਭਰਪੂਰ ਰਿਹਾ means divine light, universal truth is everywhere in the whole world and for the whole humanity in all continents.
Ji.
In the whole word for everybody, the whole. Tu sacha sahib sif sahalyon jin kiti so par. Tu sacha sahib. God is universal truth, treasure of virtues, and divine wisdom, spiritual guiding principle for the whole humanity.
Ji.
Sift Swalim means those who sing praises of the God means understanding and internalizing the truth, divine wisdom. Par paya means become virtuous, spiritually awakened, Gurmukh, enjoy bliss, peace and harmony.
जी
Guru Nanak, kau Nanak karte kiyan baatan, jo kuch karna, so kare reha. Guru Sahib again, the Guru Patsha is saying here, Harpreet ji, that we cannot change the Rabbinism.
जी
That we
those
need
are
to
eternal
understand
truths.
that.
Yeah.
We cannot change, violate the laws of nature. Wisdom is to surrender
जी
to the laws of nature, Rabbi Hugam, living in the Pana.
जी
I was reading here, Guru says, Nanak bolਣ ਝਖਣਾ, ਦੁੱਖ ਛੱਡ ਮੰਗੀਏ ਸੁਖ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਬੋਲਣ ਹਾਰੀਏ ਤਿੱਥੇ ਚੰਗੀ ਚੁੱਪ, ਮੇਰੇ ਆਖਿਆਂ ਕੁਦਰਤ ਦਾ ਨਿਯਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਦਲਣਾ. So it is wisdom for me to surrender to the Rabbi Nizam.
right.
Now, Harpreet ji, we start now Slok Mahalla Duja, the second slok of this attached to this Pauri 12. Guru says the Jog Sabdang Gyan Sabdang Ved Sabdang Brahman, Khatri Sabdang Sood Sabdang Sudar Sabdang Prakirta, Sarv Sabdang Ek Sabdang Jeko Jane Peo Nanak Taka Dasa Soi Naranjan Seo.
जी
Harpreet, in the next three sloks,
जी
we want to point out is Guru Angad Guru Nanak Patsha talks about one thing.
जी
And the theme is of the three sloks is the same. The Sarv Dharm mein Shresh Dharm, Har ko naam jap nirmal kar.
ठीक
And there's only one religion in the world is to meditate on the truth and become Satyara.
ठीक
And these three sloks, this is what Guru Nanak Patsha is talking about. In this slok, Guru Angad Patsha is talking religious belief. This is the jogs of the religious belief, faith of the yogi, the Brahmins, Khatri, the warriors, Shudra, the so-called, the low caste. Guru talks about the supreme beliefs, supreme religious practices of these people.
Ji.
Then at the end, Guru talks about, to me, what is the supreme religious practice.
Right.
And we talk about it. Guru says the yogis, the ascetics, believe gaining the knowledge of the sacred books
Ji.
is the supreme thought. Eho dharm hai. Gyan ikatha karna hi dharm hai.
जी
And most of them, Harpreet ji, became ascetics who retired from life, social life. Then Guru says the Brahman, Hindu, the preachers, believe that reading the Hindu sacred books is the right path to realize God.
जी
Ved Shastran nu di padhna hi dharm hai. Just reading over and over the religious books was considered the noble path for the Brahmins.
And this is in existence now in our community also, whereby many times people are saying, just keep on reading Guru Granth Sahib.
Gyan ikatha karna,
Kari chalo.
reading. Yeah,
Right.
this is basically Guru Sahib is talking. So this is the Khatri, the warriors caste believe that showing bravery in the battlefield is the right religious path. Ye hui dharm mande.
जी
Shudra, the low caste, considered doing labor, serving the others, ehi una da dharm hai.
जी
Guru says the sarv shabdang ek shabdang. Guru says the sarv shabdang means among all the religious paths,
जी
ਸਾਰੇ ਧਰਮਾਂ ਦਾ ਧਰਮ ਇੱਕ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਸੱਚਾ ਧਰਮ ਕੀ ਹੈ? Meditating on the universal truth,
right
divine wisdom, treasure of virtues, and become virtuous, truthful is the supreme path.
Right.
So to me, that is the supreme path.
right
ਜਿਵੇਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸਰਬ ਧਰਮ ਮੈਂ ਸ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਟ ਧਰਮ ਹਰ ਕੋ ਨਾਮ ਜਪ
ਨਿਰਮਲ ਕਰੋ।
ਨਿਰਮਲ ਕਰਨ. This is the unique as the thought of Guru Nanak Pasha
ਜੀ।
that ਸਚਿਆਰਾ ਬਣਨਾ ਹੀ ਮੇਰਾ ਧਰਮ ਹੈ.
कि सचारा हुई है कि कूड़े टुटे
ਟੁੱਟੇ
पार
ਪਾਲ ਇਹੋ ਹੀ ਮੇਰਾ ਧਰਮ ਹੈ.
Right.
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਪੜ੍ਹਨਾ ਗਿਆਨ ਇਕੱਠਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਵੱਖਰੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ,
ਜੀ।
ਪਰ basically what matters and that have you contemplating on the truth,
जी।
become truthful, you have virtues, kind, compassionate, inclusive, in the best spiritual is the best spiritual path.
right
Guru says the religious path discussed, which we discussed before, is incomplete. Gyan ikatha karna simply gaining the knowledge, just pad gaddi ladiye, it does not count. What count is, have you become satyara? And that there are different margs actually. This is the Gyan marg, Bhakti marg, but Guru has actually given us the complete package.
Right.
Again, Nanak taka dasa soi naranjan deo. Nanak says those who travel this path become the true image of God. Apna mool pachan lende ne. They are my fellow travelers. Now, in the next slok, the same theme, Harbans ji Guru continue in the seventh line. Ek Krishna sarv deva, dev deva ta atma, atma vas devas jeko jane peo, nanak taka dasa soi niranjan dev. In the previous slok, we talked about Guru Angad Padshah, that the supreme dharma, spiritual path, is to be truthful, live the truth. In this slok, Guru Angad Padshah is repeating the same thing, that the only source to become source to guide us on that path is the universal truth, ultimate reality, divine wisdom, spiritual guiding principle for the whole humanity. That leads to that Shrestha Dharma. No other like that. And those who grasp this spiritual philosophy become devotee of the higher consciousness. Gurmukh ban jande ne. Again, Guru Sahib, depending on the whatever time we have, Guru Sahib, Harbans ji, there's one word, Atma. It's coming here. And briefly, maybe we can just...
briefly, if you can touch on it, because I wanted to spend some more time on this particular concept. It's a very important concept, Atma, in Gurbani. So if you could briefly just touch this and let us know.
In the Gurbani, the Atma has been used for God, universal truth, divine wisdom. And Atma also been used for self. Self-conscious, myself. Jinni Atma Chiniya. Self-realization. Gurbani does not believe Atma, soul, Paramatma, super soul. And that soul never dies. And in that concept, the purpose of life is that soul merges with the supreme soul.
That's right.
And then we live forever. Forever. Until such time, they believe in reincarnation, that until such time we come back, we live as a human, dog, cat, mice.
So this is a very important concept, and we'll touch in our next episode in details about this. What you have told today is really very important, and definitely whatever you tell, and when our viewers give their feedback, it's really a tremendous impact which people are having on their lives, and they have started saying that we understand now Gurbani in the true perspective, and that's what we are trying to invite. Thank you very much from all our views. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. We cannot change the eternal laws of nature, but wisdom tells us that let us leave our ego and just surrender. What is the basic purpose of learning all this? And that is what Guru Sahib has told us. Forget about everything else, all superstitions, all rituals. The idea is to become righteous and truthful. And that is the true message what Guru Nanak Sahib is telling us in Asa Ki War. Thank you very much for your feedback, because lots of calls come to us and lots of emails also. And if you would also like to have any question answered, please do email us at harpreet@akaltv.com or call us at 604-603-7555. If you want to talk directly to Sardar Harbans Singh Kandola, give a call at 604-839-1308. आप सब दे धन्नवादी हैं कि ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਫੀਡਬੈਕ ਦੇ ਰਾਹੀਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮਸ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਹੋਰ ਬਿਹਤਰ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਹਿਯੋਗ ਦੀ ਮੰਗ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮਸ ਲਈ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਗ੍ਰਾਂਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੈਂਦੇ, ਨਾ ਹੀ ਕਿਸੇ ਸੰਸਥਾ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜੇ ਹੋਏ ਹਾਂ। ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਸਹਿਯੋਗ ਨਾਲ ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮਸ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਤੇ ਖਾਸ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਧੰਨਵਾਦੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਪਾਂਸਰਸ ਦੇ, ਐਡਵਰਟਾਈਜ਼ਰਸ ਦੇ। ਜੇਕਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਵਪਾਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ ਤਾਂ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰਮੋਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਸੰਪਰਕ ਕਰਨਾ ਐਜ਼ ਅ ਸਪਾਂਸਰ ਜਾਂ ਐਜ਼ ਐਨ ਐਡਵਰਟਾਈਜ਼ਰ। ਫਿਰ ਮੁਲਾਕਾਤ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਤਦ ਤੱਕ ਗੁੱਡ ਬਾਏ।